These are basically story problems. So this first one, I'm going to talk you through it, and then I'm going to post it in an assignment on Seesaw, so that way I want to see if you guys are able to do it yourself, okay? So first of all, I'm going to read the problem to you. Your story problem says, Corey found 5 buttons. Then he found 5 more. Draw a picture and use numbers to show how many buttons Corey found. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through this problem. So, the first thing we want to look for is our most important information in a story problem, because a story problem has a lot of words and a lot of information, and we want to figure out the most important things so that we can solve the problem, okay? So let's go ahead and look. First of all, I'm going to put a circle around the name Corey. It's important that we know, oopsies, it's important that we know who the story problem is about, because once they start getting harder, we might have more than one person, right? Do you see Corey's name anywhere else in the problem? If you found his name here, you're correct. So I'm going to circle his name here. So, Corey. Okay. Let me see here. What about the word found? Do we think that word is important? I'm going to say it is, because if you find something, that means you get something, okay? If this would have been the word lost, then we would have had to solve this problem in a different way. So I'm going to underline the word found, and I'm also going to underline the word found right here. Okay, now, obviously the number 5 is an important piece of this story problem, okay, and 5 more. So Corey found 5 buttons. Then he found 5 more. Think about that word more. That word more means we're going to be adding things together. So this is very important. I'm going to put a box around this word, because this word actually gives us a clue of how we're going to solve this problem, okay? Because the word more means we're adding together. Alrighty? So then it says, draw a picture and use numbers to show how many buttons Corey found. I don't know, I'm not going to underline in red any of those words. I am going to get a blue marker though, and I'm going to underline the words, how many buttons Corey found. And the reason why I'm underlining those is because those words are going to tell us what we're solving. What is the problem? What do they want to know? And they want to know how many buttons Corey found, all together, okay? So, let's read it all together, and if you can, I want you to read along with me, okay? Corey found 5 buttons. Then he found 5 more. Draw a picture and use numbers to show how many buttons Corey found. Okay, so the next part of our problem I'm going to do down here. So what is the problem telling us to do? Well, the first thing it told us to do was draw a picture. Okay. For story problems, I don't like to spend a lot of time on the picture, so instead of drawing actual buttons, I'm just going to use what I call magic circles, okay? So I'm going to draw 5 magic circles first, because that's the first number that I saw. Corey found 5 buttons. So I'm going to draw 5 circles. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? My next sentence in the problem says, then he found 5 more. So guess how many circles I'm going to draw next? If you guessed 5, you are correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have my picture. Corey found 5 buttons. I'm going to write the number 5. Then he found 5 more. Okay, remember that word more I told you is going to give you a clue of how you're going to solve that problem. Whenever you hear the word more or you see the word more, we're going to be adding together. So that means I'm going to count all these circles together to get my answer. Okay, so let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many buttons did Corey have all together? 10 buttons, and that is my answer. So I'm going to write 10 buttons. Okay. Alrighty, so that is how we're going to do our application problems, and we are probably going to have at least one of these a week, okay? So when you go back into Seesaw, this is going to be listed as an assignment, and I want you to do just what we did here, okay? All right, thanks for watching.